So very good evening, guys. I hope you are well and very fantastic. So as you know, today's topic is a school versus hostel, right? Today's topic we'll talk about this topic. Yeah. So I think we should start the session. It is already 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
So before the starting the session, let me know, Akash brother, what are you favoring, a school or hostel? May I know? Yeah, Vikas, what are you favoring? May I know? Vikas, are you yes?
Yes, good evening everyone.
What are you favoring? May I know, a school or hostel?
Give me 2 seconds.
It's okay, okay. Yeah, Gopika sister, what do you think? What are you favoring? A
I
school?
am favoring school.
Okay, that's great.
I'm favoring that hotel.
It's okay, that's great. Okay, yeah. And what about Rosen brothers? May I know, brother, what are you favoring? Rosen, are you aware of today's topic? Rosen, are you here? Sorry, Roman. Brother, are you here? May I know?
School. Yeah, I hear you, Akash bro.
Yeah. So, brother, may I know what are you favoring? A school or hostel? I think you are aware of today's topic, I hope. Are you aware of today's topic?
No, I don't know today's topic. What is the topic today?
Brother, today's topic is hostel versus a school. So, what are you favoring? May I know? Like, what do you think? Like, a school is
Ah,
good
I
or
have no, I have, I have no idea about hotel and
hostel?
this
Like, brother,
topic.
okay, it's okay. Hostel, like, if you are studying hostel, so in
Cha-
hostel, like, they provide you food. You can't like meet with the parents. You have to live alone. You have to whatever you have to do, like, you have to wash clothes by your own, right? But in a school, when we go to school, so in a school we can go to the home also. We can live with our parents also, right? So we have to favor. I hope you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So what are you favoring? Like
uh,
a school or a hostel?
I think school is super. School is very good to everyone because hostel have no parent. There are no guardians
Okay.
in blood.
Okay, that's great. I
That's I think.
just I'm like asking only the topic. Yeah. So Akash brother, are you favoring a school or a hostel? May I know? I think you are favoring a school, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. So who would like to initiate the session? Oh, Akash, would you like to initiate this session, brother? Like, as you are favoring a school, so how can you say like a school is better than hostel? Do you have any point?
Actually, Akash, there are some network issue. I will continue after some time.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, Roman brother, you can mute yourself. Gopika sister, as you are favoring a school, so may I know, do you have any particular point? How can you say like a school is better?
Yes. School is better than hostel because if we have school life, we can daily go to the home and we can tell we can be very free when we are in home. In hostel, we cannot able to feel because we cannot able to go out. We cannot able to meet our family members, and we cannot able to share any problems with our parents. There will be a phone. Nowadays, in hostels, some hostels they are not going to provide phone also. if we have a school life, then we can go to the everyday to home and we can share our problems to our family members and we can be very happy with them.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great fun you spoke. Yeah, so because as you are favoring hostel, so may I know, brother, why? How can you say hostel is better place?
Okay, like in hostel whatever like in hostel we are alone in home, like when there's environment is clear, and with that environment is clear, then what happen, like when we are studying, then we don't find any like any hesitation, like no any like we suppose that you are in schools and you come to home and you study at home. So what if when your parent disturb you? So I think it's also it's also problem. You'll not able to read sometime. And in hostel, whatever they teach you, and you came and and whatever like you came and you are able to clear all thing, and you be cited at that time. So that's why I'm choosing. And second things is I'm choosing that that is right, that a person, a child is in hostel, and he's secured, he's totally under a rule. And what happen, like if he is getting like what happen in home, what happen, like we got everything, wash clothes, for eating, for everything, no any tension. So what if there is also tension, and we got opportunity, like tension is also best. Yes, so like if we whatever, like if we haven't learned cooking food, so we learn, I think, sorry, not cooking, I think we don't have to cook. Yes, so I think solely we haven't wash clothes, and we have to wash clothes there. So I think he's like he know how, what is problem, what is real problem. Like I think so. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a great point, brother. You spoke so perfectly. Yeah, so Roman brother, are you here? As you are favoring a school, so do you have any particular point? How can you say school is better than hostel?
Brother, I have no idea about the topic. I said uh, to you. Uh, I think when you study in your uh, home, I think that is better to everyone because there are parents, there are childhood friends, there are sibling enjoying time, and uh, same time you want to learn something, other family members, you if you need any help, you that time you get help. It is. I
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea about it.
yeah, that's great, brother. You spoke so perfectly. You are saying that no idea. Try to speak just whatever you like. You can speak by your practical ideas, right? You are also a student, so you can do that. Actually, it is very easy topic to this, right? So yeah, Gopika.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
we are here to all learn, so like I think we should learn.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so Gopika sister, as Vikas said, like when we are study at a school, so at a school, so we met with parents. Like so, the time we don't have to like make food. Parent give us prepared food, right? So that means don't take risks. Don't you think that? And also we get disturbed at home also by the parents, right, and by the siblings. But in hostel, we just only focus on the study. We have to focus on the study, no one there for disturb, right? And we learn how to live a life, how to handle the situation, like we are living in an uncomfortable zone, no in comfortable zone. Don't you think that when we live in hostel?
In school age, we know it to be in hostel because it's not a correct age to live in hostel. When we live in from that age, we don't to be learn everything where what we want to become in future. From that age, we don't want to learn. There is a age before from where we have to learn. At that age, our brain started to think about their friends. That age is to be enjoy with their friends, not to be sit at hostel. And what you said is in home we will be getting the food also. In their parents will be preparing the food. They will be disturbing us. No, if you once started studying, the parents won't disturb you.
Your voice is not coming. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, now yeah, you are audible. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what. In hostel they will be providing food. In home also they will be providing food, but you are telling that in hostel we can read very comfortably. If we have any doubts, we can be getting clarified very easily. That's what you're saying, right?
yeah. As we like Vikas said, this is Vikas saying.
Okay. In home, if you have any doubts, you can on the next day you can go to the school and you can clarify by the teachers. For that issue, you need to be stay at hostel, right?
Yeah, that's
And you
great.
have the mobile phones also. You can use if it is very urgent. There will be mobile phones also. You can contact with your teacher. That is not an issue to stay in the hostel. And the second point is if we have any health issue in during hostel time, due to hostel people, there is no special care for the people. When we stay at the home, the parents will take care of us. They will be like supporting us, and they will be always giving like good food. If we get a fever when we are staying in hostel, the teachers will support, not more like a parents. They used to support, that's it. In home they used to take care of us. The time to time they will be giving good protein food, like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. You spoke so beautifully. I'm agree with your point. Yeah, so because as you told that hostel life, for a students hostel life is good. So don't you think that in hostel like they don't get like good quality food, but in home they get food, right? Their parents made the healthier food, right? But in hostel they don't get healthier food. And also in hostels some boys sometime they started quarreling, so no one there for them. Parents are not like saying them, right, what their child is doing there. Like he's totally free in the hostel, and because of that like they adapt a very bad habit. Don't you think that? Because of the hostel, because there no one
Okay.
care.
Okay, you are. I think you are wrong. Like, you are saying that in hostel, every student is free. But free mean he can't do any kind of bad things. Like they can fight. That is they can't do, because the rule is rule, and there is also rule. Playing rule, eating rule, and reading rule. All rule is there. So I think they are like there is a rule, so they can't do. And the second thing I find uh, in home, what happen, like when I am in home and sometime I want to go out to play, but in out there is no one, there is no my friend, all is, I don't know where is they. But in hostel, what happen, we are supposed that we are studying, we are reading in home, in hostel, in hostel room, and we are boring, so let's go. Then when we go, then we find children, and we find a student, we can play with them happily. Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
second thing, like there is, like at home we don't have to wake up at 4 o'clock, but there is time, like wake up, they wake up us, then we started studying.
Yeah,
For a student, that is better.
okay, yeah, that's great. You spoke so tremendously. Yeah, so Roman brother, don't you think in hostel, like we find that kind of environment, like where we can study peacefully. But in a school, or when we are studying in a school, so during the school only we can get that kind of environment. But after coming at home, we lose that environment. We just getting disturbed by our parents, by our many families. Don't you think that? What do you think about it? In hostel, we live in hostel, so all the time we find that kind of environment where we can study. But in when we go to school, so there only in a school we can find environment, that kind of environment. In home, I don't think we find. So what do you think about it? Yeah, Roman, are you here? Okay, I think she's not here. Yeah, yeah. So Gopika sister, what do you think? I don't you think that? Okay. Yeah. So Roman, do you have any point? Like, did you got it?
Uh,
Yeah.
brother, no one love you as a your parent. Okay, no one love you as a your sibling. Okay, no one caring you as a parent, and I think so. That's why I feel when you study in school and you are stay your home, you are uh, all of side is qualityful. All of side is you are cheerful always. You uh, don't be go you don't go any wrong uh, any wrong any work. You don't do that. You don't join any wrong idea, any wrong group.
I got it. I got
I
it.
think so.
You want to say that like when we stay at home, like with our parents, so that time like we don't do any wrong thing. Because parents like say that you should do that. Like they keep caring, they keep take caring about ourselves, right? Okay, what should we like?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But in hostel,
I think
no
so.
one there for caring, right? How much like parents say like care about ourselves, so that much I don't think teacher will care, right? So you are right also.
Right,
That's a
right.
great point. Yeah, so Gopika sister, as you are favoring a school, so don't you think like mm, in a school, just we find only the when we are at a school, so that time only that time we get that kind of environment where we can study. When after coming at home, we just lose that environment. We can go with our friend to play. Don't you think that we don't have any timetable? Anytime we can go. But at hostel, we are so punctual. Everything has a specific time. Don't you think that? What do you think about it?
Yes, what you said is correct, but who like to study and who want to get good marks, they will be having that much of punctuality. Who think that no issue, there is no problem, I can write the exam. Who will be thinking like that, they won't want to be learn. For that person, the hostel is good only at the study purpose, not with the other activities.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, so Roman brother, is as Gopika sister said that for a study purpose, hostel is good. So you want to say that like also school is why we are going to school for a study purpose, na? What do you think about it? Do you agree with her? What she said?
When you study to stay hostel, that time I think you you are distance your family. You continuously distance from your family. I think so.
Hello, I have one point. Can I speak?
Yeah, you can.
Obviously, obviously.
Hello.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, yes, obviously. You can.
I have one. I have point that is like when we are suppose that you are in hotel room, and at that time you are finding some like you are finding that topics in that topic you are finding difficulties. And what happen there, like you can go to your friend and you can ask, otherwise you can go to your teacher. I think you can ask, so this I find advantage.
Yeah, actually, because I want to say that when we live in at hostel, so that time like also teacher are there, right? So we can if we have anything doubt, so we can go to our another friend and we can ask regarding that doubt, and also we can go to the teacher also then and there, right? But when we are at home after the school, so that time if we have any doubt, so we have to wait till tomorrow. Ki when will I go to school tomorrow? Then I'll ask. Until then, we forget. That like because want to say, right? Yeah. Yeah. So Gopika ma'am, what do you think about it? Don't you think like it is the advantage? It is the disadvantage of the school. Like in hostel, we can if we have any doubt, so we can get that we can solve that very easily in the hostel with the help of our friends, with the help of our teachers, then and there. But in a school, we have to wait till tomorrow.
There is a facility of calling also, right? If it is an emergency purpose, we can able to call to our teachers also. Then we can able to find. But putting in a hostel, we may also find, but it's not in a good manner. In hostel, we may also get some problems. Also, we have to think about the problem. In study purpose, for study purpose also, it's okay. But we have lots of problems in hostel also. If we have any doubt, what you said, that if we have any doubt in the home, we can able to clarify by tomorrow, or else if it is an emergency purpose, you can able to call to your teacher also or friends. Then you can able to clarify the doubt very easily by that way.
Yeah, that's great. You spoke so beautifully. Yeah, so Akash brother, may I know are you here? Is you are favoring a school? So do you have any point why you are favoring a school? Akash, are you here? May I know? I think she's
Yeah,
muted.
repeat. It's
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Roman brother, do you want to say something? As you have raised your hand. Okay, it's okay. So Roman brother, as you are favoring a school, a school, right? So don't you think that like in a school, like in a school when we go to schools at a time, we don't have to take risks actually. We just we don't know actually the problem of our life. uh, because all the problem our parents solve, right? Our problem, all the they don't face, they don't let us face with the problem. Whatever we face the problem, they just solve it. Like if you talk about the washing clothes, our parents wash that, right? All the things they do. But in hostel, we have to do all things on our own, like washing clothes, washing container, all the things we have to do on our own. And by that way, we feel the real situation, real difficulty of our life. And in future, it will be very beneficial. Don't you think that? In future we can take a risk very easily, but at a school and we don't know how to take a risk at that time. If in future just we not, we get a very difficult in future. Don't you think that? Yeah, Roman, are you here? Yeah, brother, please speak.
Akash
Yeah.
brother, um, I think when you send your kid in school, he uh, go to school with happy, okay, and when you send your child and kid hostel, that time this is I think very incest. There are many incest. That is, I think I think, do you know Bengali? Any Bengali? Do you know Bengali language?
No, brother, I don't know.
um, if I speak Bengali language, that I
No, you can speak in English, brother. Like we are understanding you. We are understanding you, but you can speak. Like, don't care
I
about like.
think I think one kind of insist this is uh, to send hostel any kids.
Okay, okay, I got it. That means in a hostel, like we have a burden. Insist like this thing we have to do all the time and the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
We are
yeah,
afraid of
yeah.
our teacher. Like if we don't do anything, they will started beating us, right? So we are afraid of
Yeah,
that things. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, so because don't you think that like when we study at hostel, so don't you think many student goes in depression because of the fear of the teacher, because they miss that parents, and also in a hostel many teachers they don't give the good food, healthier food to that students, and also like teacher don't take care that much for the student, and also like sometimes they get a very bad habit after leaving the bad students, some bad boys, don't you think that?
Okay, I have to go. I'll join later. I have a work.
Okay, it's okay, brother, I will come to you. Yeah, so because what do you think?
That is right, but if I say like if parent is admitting in sorry if I mean say if that if their parent is going to admission in that hostel, so they should check that is the I mean say they should check that is this good surrounding is good or food is good. So I think I think that should see then they should uh, give admission in a school. So yes.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Akash brother, are you here? May you know? Akash? Okay, I think she's okay. So
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
yeah, so brother, as you are favoring a school, so do you have any point regarding this topic?
Yeah, because of the school life, it is a much more better than hostel because of there are I heard about the hostel. There is a might be some so hard and rough discipline about that. Can be easier to a normal school life. We can easily surviving to meet and time spending time with family as well. Also, we can spend the discipline at school as well. But I heard some point of about the hostel about regarding ragging and other things, and then about the 90s it's happening because of in school life as well. Senior standard students have a getting a try to teaching a small standard of students, but it's not happening that many more probability as compared to hostel. So that's why I prefer school life.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Gopika sister, as you are favoring a school, right? So in a school, like don't you think that uh, in a school like it take a time, like in a school, like when we are studying in a school, if you're going to school, like from home to school, sometime like it take a time from going to home to school, like it will take a time again when you come from a school to home, it will again take a time. So just it will waste a time, it will take a time to going to school and coming to home from the school. So it's just a wastage of time, don't you think that? But at hostel it's not like that. We have to live there we can save one and like every minute, a single minute we don't waste there. Don't you think that? But at a school, uh, we waste a lot of things, lot of time there after coming to school and home. Don't you think that? Yeah, Gopika sister, are you here? Hello, am I audible to you, Vikas?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I think she is not speaking. Okay, so because as you are favoring hostel, so don't you think that in a hostel, like if we some if we fall sick, so that time teacher not take care of like that much parent do. So don't you think at that time like it is very difficult situation we feel. But at a school, if we fall sick na, so our parents take care. We also miss the school also. Our parents say that okay, today you want don't go to school, you are sick. Okay, but in hostel it's not like that. Like you have to take care of yourself. If you are sick, so all the thing teacher will not like care about yourself. Just say like not that much parents do. Don't you think that?
Yes, right. You're absolutely right. In hotel, no one will do as like parent does in home, because parent is only one person that will help you more in the world. So I would like to say that in hotel, what happen, like I think there is also first aid things about things. If a person, if a student is getting like he's too much, he's like feeling too much ill, so what, like there is also like there is also like a hospital, I think so. I think there is also medicine, these things. So they can like they can cure with the help of that. But whatever, like yes, that is right. They have to care yourself, but that is right. But because you like they are, because they should take risks, because if you'll not take risks, then nothing will happen. So I think they should take risks. If I would like to say, like if a student is getting too much ill, he is feeling too much ill, so I think they should inform their parent, and it will happen something, and parent will come.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's happened. Like when any student gets sick, so or teacher like parents is to inform about their child, like your child is sick here, come here, right? That they inform, teacher inform them even like that children is in the hostel, so they inform that. Yeah. So Gopika sister, may I know, are you here? Are you here, may I know?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so as you are family in a school, so don't you think that in a hostel, like we don't waste even a single minute, because uh, because it don't take a time. We just have to study in a hostel only. But at a school, whatever, for when for going to school, we just go. It take a time from home to a school, right? It will take a time at least 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It will definitely take a time, or even at 30 minutes sometime. In their school, like many children go to the bus. All the school, I think they go to the bus, so it will take a 30 minutes also. Like you have to go before the like before 30 minutes, right? So it will take a
Yes.
time, and also when you come from the school, it will take a time. Like I can say like one and more than 1 hour, like time will be wastage. So don't you think it is the wastage of time?
No, no, I won't think the wastage of time. If we don't waste a single minute of time, it's not matter, because single minute of time doesn't matter to get a millions of marks or not. Single minute of time doesn't matter to get a more marks. We have to read and we have to enjoy. Only reading makes us very burden. If we only read, our brain also get damaged. We want to have some enjoyment in our life, and we have to study, not more than study.
Yeah, you are right. We should not only focus on a study. We should do everything as some specific time. We should do everything on a time. Yeah, you are right. So because as you are fabric, as you told in hostel, so don't you think that in hostel we just live all the time in a hostel, and that's why we're not able to explore the market, also explore the like societies. But when we study at a school, so by the bus, you can say with the help of bus, when we like travel like village to village, so at the time we get an idea, we know about the world, we got some kind of information also about the outer information, about the social information. Don't you think that? So it is, if we get also practical knowledge also about the society, about our societies. But in hostel it's not like that. Don't you think that? Yeah, because are you here? Okay, I think yeah. So, Akash brother, may I know, are you here?
I was just, I was just checking it with you. I would just like to say, like in that you have said that we got information, but I don't think so. We got information. When we are going to bus, then there is no anything like we are getting information. But when we got some relationship, then we got information. Like this is not a big deal in this. So I would like to say that is like what do we find? You can really say that we feel interesting and like wow, that's like it's environment, like we feel healthy air, like healthy things, so like we feel interesting. Then I think you can say this, but you can't say that you we find these things.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Akash brother, what do you think? Do you agree with Vikas? Whatever Vikas said, as Vikas was saying that when we travel by the bus, so at the time we don't get any information. We just take a interest. We just travel by the bus and have a fun with our friend. We don't get any kind of social information. So do you agree with Vikas? What do you think about it?
Might be some, there are just some, every people has a different
Brother, your
mindset,
voice
and
is not coming.
am I audible to you right now?
Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
but it was very slowly, like it was very low voice.
Uh, just let me check.
It's okay.
Am I audible to you?
Yeah, now you are audible.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah, so are you agree with Vikas? Whatever Vikas said?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Are you agree with Vikas?
Now okay.
Yeah, now you are audible, brothers. You can speak.
Yeah, might be there are some different people has a different mindset, so we should accept their probability. What that? Supposed to I support and I prefer to a school life because and either you just check the chat when the my network issue is so bad, so I try to share you that I morely prefer the old and age type Gurukul, but it is not today's topic, so I'll discuss with the two topic that it is I prefer a school life. But sometimes there is a some we facing a lots of lots of traveling issue, so it's a better to get in a hostel life, and we can carry or but we need to aware about that it might be the good enough hostel. So that's it. I'm not and knowledge about that hostel, so that's why I prefer a school life. Hello, Akash.
Yeah, yeah, that's great, brother.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so so Gopika sister, don't you think that like when we go to a school, so at that time just yeah, yeah, Roman brother, you can mute yourself. Yeah. So don't you think that like when we go to school at a time, we just go to like wearing uniform. We have to wear uniform also, and also if you talk about the like bus bus fare. So don't you think we just it is the useless. We just paying the uh, bus fare useless. Don't you think that? But in a hostel, we don't have to pay for the bus because there we can live there. Don't you think that?
What you're saying that by paying fee is a useless when we go to the bus,
Yeah.
but
Don't you
but
think like it is a very more
but
cost?
but the more than by doubling the amount we are paying to the hostel members hostel fee.
Yeah, you
By doubling the amount, what we are paying the bus fee, by the doubling the amount we are paying to the hostel, because we they are providing all the things in hostel, right, which are provided by the home, food or what, that may be anything, that will all will be provided in the hostel. The cost is more. When we stay at home, will be having the general knowledge also, and will we know that how to talk with the relatives. We will be having some general knowledge also. When we stay in hostel, we don't have some general knowledge. We will be speaking like a very arrogant way or like that. When we go to home and when we spend our some times with our parents, then we will be having some general knowledge how to speak with others. It's a good way. We'll be going in a good way when we stay at home, regarding mainly in school age.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, so you spoke so perfectly, sister. Yeah, so Roman Brother, as Gopika sisters was saying that like when we live at home, when we study at home and when we come at home, so that time we just also we have a also we get a general knowledge, and we know how to behave with the other, how to react with the other, right? But don't you think that in hostel we are more punctual than a home? Don't you think that at that time, like at hostel, if we done any mistake, so we get punished, like teacher punished us. But in home, we don't afraid of that. But at hostel, we are so afraid of doing anything wrong. Don't you think that? And we are so punctual at home. Sorry, at a hostel. Yeah, Roman, are you here? Roman,
Brother, education system only not neat. Okay, uh, it also need fair and love. What is my surrounding? What is the religion? What is the social activities? You want to know that, okay? Not only education, books education and in the কি কয় রে ভাই?
okay, I got it. You want to say that like not only we need to bookish knowledge, we cannot do with the bookish knowledge, right? We need to have a practical knowledge also, and we can get practical knowledge by the societies, by our parents, by our friend, right? By our relatives, by our surroundings. So you're right. Also, we cannot do anything with the bookish knowledge because to be honest, if I say na, look, whatever we are study, we use only less than like 5% also in our life. We just use practical knowledge, not a bookish knowledge. Whatever we are doing, whatever we are studying,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
we learn. Yeah,
I want to speak this type of concept, but I can't. Okay, you got it. I appreciate you. I think so.
yeah, that's great, brother. Actually, yeah, you can speak like you can speak in a broken way also. It's okay. Yeah, so because um, as Roman said that like not only bookish knowledge is needed. With the bookish knowledge, like practical knowledge is also important. Don't you think that? And that practical knowledge we get from the societies, from our friends, from our relatives, from our surrounding. Don't you think that? But when we live in a hostel, so like we feel like we are you know we are closed in the don't you think like a sail, we are under in the sail, we feel like that we don't feel that we are free. But when we live at home, so at the time we feel we are free, we can go anywhere with friends. And at the time we learn a lot of things about our societies. But at hostel, it's not like that. We cannot take, we're not able to explore many things. We just live at home under the house. Don't you think that? Under the room. Yeah, because hello. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Akash brother, are you here? May I know? Hello. Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, as Roman said that only bookish knowledge is not important. With that, also practical knowledge is also important that we get from the societies, from the surrounding. So don't you think that in hostel also we get that kind of knowledge? Like also teacher take us to explore the sometime they take us to the trip to the zoo, and they also uh, travel us to the many places. Don't you think that?
Uh, Sorry, Akash. Actually, I'm not about that knowledge, but yeah, some teachers and some professional hostels are preferring the yearly picnic planning. But as per you are saying that weekly and I'm not sure about the weekly. They visiting another place. It's a happening because of it's a too much out of budget and as well there is a so much expensive for about that. So actually, imagine about if the weekly hostel organization are organize the picnic and about the outside the tutorials outside the visit for education and some freelancing regarding about that. So the how much that monthly cost is, and we should and is it possible to we bear about that fees? And my mind said ki yaar, no, it's a not we are not bearing about this expensive lifestyle about the hostel life. So I'm disagree about that.
Okay, okay, that's great. But brother, I want to ask that as Roman said that like we need to practical knowledge also, so, and that practical knowledge we get after exploring the world, exploring the society. So I want to ask also like hostel boys also they got opportunity to explore the world, to explore the societies. Like, but it has some specific time. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, Akash. Sorry.
yeah, please you can go ahead, brother.
Yeah, of course, Akash. If we just like you said, Roman said, ki we need to explore ourselves and we need to available for the newly society to connect for explore our thinking level and explore. It means just like a open. We need to open mindset. We need to ready to learn about the whatever it may be happen. We need to understand and we should accept the situation and what we need to observe the what outside the society and outside the world work on and what happening in that in their life. So yeah, it must be needed to just like Roman said, and I respect that point as the Roman said ki yaar, we need to we need to understand and explore ourselves and about we need to its experience are be really beneficial for explore our decision making process as well. That's the main thing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Gopika sister, don't think that in hostel we learn time management, but when we study at a school, so the time we're not able to like manage the time. Whenever like when we want to eat, we eat. When we want to play, we play. But in hostel, everything has some time, separate time. That means in hostel we learn time management. Don't you think that? Yeah, are you here, sisters? Hello, Gopika, are you here? May I know? So cute. Yeah, so Roman, are you here? May I know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
so brother,
Gopika, I think Gopika is angry with me. Hey, Gopika,
no,
don't
no, no,
angry with
no.
me.
Actually, she's no. I think okay, it's okay. So Roman, don't you think that like in hostel we just we learn time management, but in a school when we studied
I agree with you. Hostel have time management, punctuality. Hostel have uh, rules and regulation. Hostel have hard uh, discipline. I agree with you, but we need love. We need open sky, man. We need open sky. We need freedom.
We have to
Okay.
open our.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, Gopika, sister, you can.
Something you said I'm something busy in work. What did you ask the question?
No, I was asking that, don't you think that in hostel, like everything we have to do, whatever we need to do or we have to do, everything has some time, like everything a specific time, separate time. For flying, it is a separate time. For eating, it is a separate time. For studying, it is a separate time. So I want to say that in a hostel, we just learn time management, how to manage the time. But when we study at home, in a school, so that time, don't you think that we don't have any specific time? Whenever we want to eat, we just eat. We want to play, just play. Don't you think that?
That yeah, what you said, the time management, we can learn time management is good, but at this time you have to do this work, you have to complete this work. That is not the time. Some people can do it between that time, some people cannot do it between the that time. They will be having some burden. Oh, the teacher said me to do this time, no, I did not complete this work, then teacher shouts me. In home it's not like that. We can be very free. If you not do also, parents won't scold us. They will make us to teach. They will teach us. We have to make to do time management like this. You have to do work properly. You have to learn this way. It is the easy way. In hostel they won't teach like that. They only scold us. They will be telling you have to do very fast. At this time you have to complete it. That's what they say. In school they will be telling all those things. They'll be making us to learn time management. In hostel they will be giving only time.
Yeah, you are right. Actually, at hostel, what happened sometimes, like teacher, we feel it is burden. Like even we don't want to study, just teacher keep us scolding. You have to do that. You have to do that. Otherwise, you will be beaten. Yeah, you are right also. Yeah, so Akash brother, don't you think that brother, when we live at a hostel, actually Vikas was not here. That's why I'm asking because here is no one favoring hostel. So I want you to favor hostel. Yeah. So don't you think that in hostel, like when any teacher beat us to or any students, so that time we don't have to we're not able to tell to our parents. We're not able to like do anything, right? But when any teacher beat at a school, right? So we can complain to our parents also. So because of that, teacher of the school, they're afraid of that, and that's why they don't beat us like enough. They just scold it. And when we do then if we are doing many wrong things, then they beat us. Otherwise, they don't want to beat us. But at hostel, teacher they keep beating us. Don't you think that, brother? And we can't do anything. We cannot complain to our parents also. Don't you think like it is the disadvantage of the hostel?
There is some disadvantages as well because of some students because of every teachers have some he is also some parents as well in personal level. So every teachers has a make the sense to be a student as well, but we need to discipline more because of it's a hostel. So it might be a possible to be a to a complaint to our parents, but it might be a sometime it's a lightly it take a lightly handle to a student as well because of might be some student are so lazy, so they take they take more time to getting us some task and the complete as well. So it's impact they own their life as well. But some of the see, if there in our hand there is a no any single finger are same as all. Just like every teachers are some different character and some different mindset as well. So some teacher are a protector, some teachers are more harshly punishable, uh, tricky level. So in hostel we might be face the maximum number of people teachers are very strict, but some might be very lightly and very supportive as well. They just like a heart touching teacher. So that's why we just like our school life as well, we are some teachers are really just like our favorite teacher. So some teachers are very rude, so we hated them. We ran away when they come. So that's happen. So I feel that in a hostel there might be number of people strictly teachers are more just like said. So it might be a very disciplined as well. But if the teacher are complained about that student, but 90% chances to be a, that's the main important motto is to be a student be a very disciplined person. That's the main thing. Thank you, Akash.
Yeah, that's great, brother. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Yeah, so Roman brother, do you want to say something? As you have raised your hand. Yeah, Roman, do you want to say something?
Yeah, bro. I think mom and dad is the best teacher in this world. Those are biggest teacher in this world. If you take care of them, okay, you will be succeed in your life. No need to hostel, no need to any school. Just follow them, okay, and follow the uh, order, okay. I think that
Yeah,
is
brother. You are right.
very
You're
much
absolutely right.
important.
We should follow. Parents is like our God. Yeah, parents is like a God, and we should follow them. We should follow all the order that he do. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Yeah, so Gopika sister, don't you think that like in hostel, like if any teacher beat to the a student, and no one, I don't think that any teacher beat to any student without any reason, right? So with reason they beat. So don't you think that like at hostel they can beat freely, and when they beat, so a student they're afraid of that, yeah, they can beat and no one there for help me, right? So I have to do that, otherwise I will complete that homework, otherwise that teacher will beat me again tomorrow. So they do better afraid, or you can say that because of that afraid. So don't you think that in hostel they do, but at a school, if any uh, teacher beat na any student, so they just complain to their parents, and parents come to school and they complain again to the teacher that who has beaten to my child, like that. Don't you think that by that way, like, also don't you think that like child became wrong? Don't you think that, sister? Yes, Gopika, are you here?
Once can you repeat it? I did not get your point.
Okay, so I'm saying that like when we study at a school, any children study at a school and any teacher beat him, so they can
Hmm.
easily complain to their parents, right? And they
Yes.
don't afraid of the teacher, especially in a school. Many students, they
Hmm.
don't afraid of teacher, because they said that
Hmm.
if you beat me na, and they said in front of the teacher, if you beat me I can complain to my parents, and I will I make you remove from this school, I will complain to the teacher, to the principal. But
Hmm.
in hostel, it's not like that. A student have the afraid of the beating. Like this, a student think that like no one there for help me if the teacher beat me, right? So by the way, because of the afraid, like they complete their homework, they do a study. Don't you think that, sister?
Yes. 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 That's what I'm saying. There is more burden on the students who are studying in the hostel. Who are studying in school, they do not have that much of they do not have burden because there is a guardians of their parents. In hostel, there is no guardians. The teachers are the guardians, but they will be beating to the students.
Yeah, that's a great, sister. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so in conclusion, I would like to say, like it depends to the person to person. Like in a hostel, it's like if any children are so naughty, like they don't studying at home. So for that, like many children are according to me, I think the children who are so naughty, they goes to the hostel also, right? The teachers who are the children who are good, so I don't think they can study at home also. They go to school. But the children who was really naughty and you are not like uh, uh, controlling to their parents. So parents like admit them to the any hostel. So I think it depends to the person to person, right? And as you know, everything has some pros and cons. So also hostel has some pros. A school has some pros and cons also. Right. In a school, if we study at the school, so we can when we study at the school, so we can also meet with our parents. Parents, we can also we can get a study, and we get also good food also. But if you talk about a hostel, in a hostel, when we study, so there, first thing we don't able to meet with our parents, and also we have to prepare our food our own self. And but many hostel they provide the food, they provide the canteen also, but I don't think like they provide the healthier food, and that much we get from the home. But yeah, but in hostel, we get that kind of environment where we can study. If we have any kind of doubt, so we can go to the our senior, we can ask to them about the doubt, or to teacher also, because teacher are there also. Yeah, so everything has some pros and cons, so I think it's enough for 2 days. So if you have any more point, so you can, Gopika sister, Akash brother, Roman, if you have anything, if you want to say anything, you can. Okay, it's okay. So, see you tomorrow with a new topic. Till then, bye and have a nice day. Thank you for joining here. Bye bye. Yeah, good night to all of you.
Good night, sir. Have a great day.